Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lulu Fajrotir Rohmah. Today I want to present my research article that the title is Development of Interactive Multimedia with the AD model on elasticity and the Hooke's law topic to optimize student-centered learning. This is the part of the article. The first is introduction, and then the method, and then result and discussion, and the last is conclusion. Okay, the first is introduction. The development of information technology has become a supporter of human activity in all lines of life without exception. One of them is its use in the learning process. On the other hand, some don't agree with the use of technology, especially in mathematics, which is synonymous with arithmetic events or processes. Because it is recognized that learning mathematics is more effective face-to-face. This difference in views raises many statements. However, most still agree with the use of technology in learning, both in school lessons and in courses, because the use of technology greatly helps students in maximizing student-centered learning. If learning only focuses on the teacher, students will become passive in listening to the teacher's explanation without being able to do deeper self-explanation. Positive responses to students are able to produce classrooms that are more student-centered. One way that can be taken to optimize student-centered learning is by using interactive multimedia learning to create a high-quality learning environment. One of the essential concepts in physics, which is very close to application of everyday life, is the principle of elasticity and Hooke's law. Based on research conducted by Aziza in 2015, which states that 17% of students still have difficulty learning the material. And then, according to Rohmah in 2018, physics learning still used the lecture method, so it seemed boring. In addition, students feel less interested in learning physics because students only use references from books provided from the school. So, based on this description, the interactive multimedia learning is needed that is able to respond to user action by presenting content such as text, moving image, animation, video, and audio. The use of interactive multimedia can also make the learning process more interesting and be able to optimize the student-centered learning process. This study aims to develop interactive multimedia learning with the AD model on elasticity and Hooke's law to optimize student-centered learning processes. The second part is method. The method that used in the study is development research method, namely research and development, or R&D. The development model used is the AD model. The AD model is a learning system design approach that can be implemented to develop and design effective and efficient programs. Besides that, according to Cheu in 2016, the AD model is also easy to use and apply. The experimental subjects in the study were one material expert, one instructional media expert, and the 10 users. The data collection instrument used in the study was a questionnaire to collect the results of reviews from material expert, media expert, and user. The data analysis technique used the scale method with a modified Likert scale. And then the calculation of the percentage of the feasibility is score obtained per expected score multiply 100%. And then to find out how feasible the learning media, we use the percentage scale according to Arikunto. The product is said to be suitable for use as learning medium if the percentage obtained is at least 76%. The next part is result and discussion. This development research was conducted to produce interactive multimedia product with the AD model on the subject of elasticity and Hooke's law. This research is based on the result of the first step in developing interactive multimedia, namely the analysis step. According to Rohmah in 2018, physics learning still use the lecture method, so it seems boring. In addition, students feel less interested in learning physics because students only use references from books provided from the school. The selection of elasticity and Hooke's law topic is based on research conducted by Aziza in 2015, which states that 17% of students will still have difficulty learning this material. And then the next step is the interactive multimedia development design. At the design step, a storyboard has been designed. The interactive multimedia storyboard being developed is shown in figure. The next step is development. The result of the development that have been done produce product in the form of interactive multimedia learning based on Microsoft PowerPoint for physics subjects in class 11 with the subject of elasticity and Hooke's law. The developed interactive learning media aims to optimize student-centered learning, so the students can learn anytime and anywhere using this media without waiting for the direct explanation from the teacher in class. In interactive multimedia material on the principle of elasticity and Hooke's law, there are 5 main submenus, including general information, brainstorming, materials, simulations, and quiz. The feasibility of interactive multimedia on elasticity and Hooke's law based on Microsoft PowerPoint is obtained from assessment by media expert, material expert, and the users. The test results are then used as a revision material for multimedia improvement, so that it is feasible to be implemented as learning multimedia. The results of the assessment of each respondent are as follows. The results of the assessment by media expert, material expert, and users, the average percentage obtained was 89.20%. From this result, it can be stated that interactive multimedia on elasticity and Hooke's law is suitable for use as a multimedia learning physics. The discussion from the result is the first learning environment that is centered on students and accelerated through a technology is not the only alternative to direct teaching. Then, interactive multimedia developed based on Microsoft PowerPoint has several advantages. This content aspect is the most important thing in the development of interactive multimedia, which is a matter of how the validity of the material provided. And then, interactive multimedia on elasticity and Hooke's law based on Microsoft PowerPoint is appropriate and can be further developed to facilitate students to be able to learn independently and to improve their mastery of the concept. And then the last, for further research can be applied to determine the effect of using interactive multimedia in improving students' learning outcomes. The last part is conclusion. Based on the result of the feasibility test research that has been carried out, it is concluded that interactive multimedia with the AD model on elasticity and Hooke's law topic can be used as an alternative to learning outside school time by students. In addition, the developed learning multimedia can become student-centered learning material that is able to improve students' understanding of concepts and to provide facilities for students to carry out learning evaluation independently. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.